And now, for the standing room only fans in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, dame y gospoda, this is the moment we've been waiting for from Monaco. Let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner with his head trainer, Oliver Harrison, officially weighing in at 72.52 kilograms. His professional record, an outstanding one. 31 fights, 29 victories, including 12 wins by knockout, only 1 defeat. He's the former British Commonwealth and WBA Intercontinental Middleweight Champion and current WBC Silver Middleweight Champion, the challenger, the fighting pride of St. Helens, Merseyside, United Kingdom, Martin Murray. And fighting out of the red corner with his head trainer, Abel Sanchez, officially weighing in at 72.07 kilograms. This Olympic medalist now, as a professional, has a perfect professional record. 31 fights, 31 victories, including 28 wins by knockout, the highest KO ratio in middleweight championship history. From Karaganda, Kazakhstan, the reigning, defending, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. We're having a clean match, okay? Good luck, God bless you.
So the moment of truth then for Martin Murray. Twice denied, unluckily, once almost disgracefully in his bid for top honours, but now facing surely the toughest test in boxing. Aside from what's going to happen on May the 2nd, this man is the big star in the boxing firmament. And now Martin Murray is going to find out if he can handle Gennady Golovkin.
This is not a very big ring, so Martin Murray, who will try and use some lateral movement, doesn't have a giant ring to work with, but he doesn't want to run, he just wants to move.
Golovkin's such a beautifully balanced fighter already on the front foot, and his jab is much underrated. It's not just about the power with him. He's got a dancer's feet as well. Murray has to cope with all of that, but Murray is a big, big middleweight, and Golovkin isn't, and that maybe is the thing that plays into his favor. Excellent defensive skills, but they will be tested tonight like they have never been tested.
See the high guard of Martin Murray. It's always been one of his strengths, and Golovkin's going to try and find ways to go to the body, he hopes, and then come up to the head.
Yeah, he finished off Matthew Macklin with a stunning, stunning body punch. He's got every punch in the book. Fabulous amateur, terrific professional as well.
Saw the jab of Golovkin. Golovkin actually lands more jabs than anybody in boxing that is counted by CompuBox, the company that counts punches for so many networks, which is a surprise to some people, but he's got a great jab.
Little dig to the body there from Murray with the left. Needs to get a little bit of success if he can, but what you face against Golovkin is, if you go on the attack, you leave yourself open. That is the conundrum that faces Martin Murray tonight. There's a right hand from Golovkin. And then that left jab again that is so accurate.
That sequence there shows you what Martin Murray's going to try to accomplish. Move, but then when he gets caught on the ropes, wants to hold on.
Just holding on there, Martin Murray. Oliver Harrison down beside us, saying to Murray, catch him when he's coming in. That's where they feel the vulnerability of Golovkin lies, if there is one. But all the way in this first round, he's had Murray on the back foot. A little flurry of activity there from Triple G. Has the fans from Kazakhstan on their feet. But the cry from Oliver Harrison is keep on stinging him. That's what they feel they're doing in this opening round. Right hand there from Murray. Little smile from Golovkin, almost one of respect. And Murray back in the corner, and then he holds on.
Watch your head, nobody throw.
Well, it's a good start from Golovkin, but a good one from Murray as well here.
The arms, okay? He's already going to the shot. I already felt the first one, right? But once you get here, I like the one you hit here. Make sure, okay? Good job. Very good round. Just don't forget the work. So it'll be better later, all right? Very good. Okay, Max. Раскрывайте, сам почаще сам. Левый начинай, раскрывай. Deep breath.
So a cagey opening round then between Gennady Golovkin, the man in your picture there,
Don't forget the arms.
and the fighting pride of St. Helens, Martin Murray. Started cautiously, it will not last that way for long, I'm sure. But they had a game plan, they spoke about it. They didn't say what it was, Oliver Harrison and Martin Murray, but I think he's sticking to it so far. The guard is held high, the defense we knew was good, but he has to find a way to sting Golovkin.
Murray has to be careful to not be so obvious with the holding that they're going to take a point away, and already the referee's talking to him about it. Murray has a real good sneaky right hand, and I think they're hoping at some time in the first 3 or 4 rounds he'll land that against Golovkin.
But we know what can happen when you land against Golovkin. There is that right hand from Murray. Daniel Geale found out all about that in their fight. But that's encouraging from Murray as Golovkin tries to find a way through. The right hook and then the left to the body, and the fight is on the brink of exploding into life here.
We see already, what you love about Golovkin is he's such a technically proficient fighter. And that's why I think he and Murray will make a very good fight, because you can say the same about Martin Murray.
And it's not the time for the debate now, but just to emphasize, I know that Al, for one, thinks that we're currently watching right here, right now, the 2 best middleweights in the world.
Yeah, I think that is true. And I think that Martin Murray has a
Uppercut
big
there from
opportunity.
Golovkin as he's putting on the pressure. Some point Murray's going to feel what Golovkin has got, and it's whether he can stand up to it. But he caught Golovkin on the way in there. Golovkin does leave himself open as he comes in, but he's so spiteful and hurtful with those punches that it doesn't normally matter.
Murray is counterpunching well, but you see Golovkin's offensive barrages are excellent.
That was good response from Murray, who shrugged at Golovkin and said, "Is that all you've got?" and came fighting back. And Oliver Harrison is constantly cajoling from the corner, the trainer. Right hand there from Murray got through. And then a couple of left hands, and then Golovkin caught him as he came in.
Murray's doing a very good job of not staying on those ropes. He gets caught there momentarily and then wheels away.
This atmosphere, nothing like the one Murray faced against Sergio Martinez in Argentina, or indeed against Felix Sturm in Germany. He'll feel he's almost at home here. Again, he's trying to counter Golovkin as Golovkin comes in with that little smile and looks to unload. He is the smiling assassin, Golovkin. Polite and pleasant and all the more disturbing for it.
Wow. Remember, we're in a war. This is the first 2 battles we've won. You understand? The first 2 battles we won. Is this the war that we need all the time? Do you expect? Let's make bucket, please. Bucket now. Where's the other bucket?
Well, there's the corner of Martin Murray. Here's Golovkin. Interesting to hear Oliver Harrison. Here's some of the action out.
In that round, we saw there was Murray trying to land one of those sneaky right hands. And you see the jab, always the rangefinder by Golovkin, and that excellent uppercut. He's got every arsenal. In his arsenal, he has every punch.
Yeah, he really does. Are we going to see him move through the gears now? Gennady Golovkin. Murray's already shown that this is a good match, that he may be a match for Golovkin, but there's a long way to go yet.
Well, he fought 2 very good rounds, Martin Murray, 2 intelligent rounds, and that is the way to start against Gennady Golovkin, no matter what may happen. And of course, one punch can always change things with Golovkin.
And again, Murray did well to catch Golovkin on the way in there. Nothing really percussive, but just a little stinger, just something to make Golovkin think. And this is good work again from Murray, and the traveling fans rise to their man now. But all the while, Golovkin stalks him. Steely gaze right into the eyes of Martin Murray.
Murray's done good body work as well early in this fight. And of course, Golovkin with that beautiful double left hook. That's one of his best combinations.
Little uppercut again there from Golovkin. He's such a sharp puncher, and such a surprising one as well. The jab establishes it, and then everything else follows from that.
Golovkin and his trainer, Abel Sanchez. Golovkin said, I wouldn't mind a fight that goes 12 rounds. I'd like to show my mettle. Sanchez is less enthused, but both these men landing very good combinations on the inside.
Yeah, it's really good work here from both men. Murray back against the ropes again. He doesn't seem to mind Golovkin coming onto him. Feels that he can deal with it. Gets more and more interesting here in Monaco. Good work again from Murray, although Golovkin caught him too. Just the relentless pressure of Golovkin, and again Murray says, come on, is that all you've got?
I think that right hand made an impact, though, on Murray.
Well, they always say that when a fighter does that, it's a sure sign that it did hurt. You mustn't get too gung-ho here, Murray, because if he gets in a toe-to-toe war with this fella, there's only one winner. Needs to be cleverer and cuter than that.
Murray is getting a little bit more into languishing on the ropes, but there he gets into the center of the ring, and when he does, he's effective.
Happy on the back foot at the moment, Murray. And Golovkin gets through with a right, and then an uppercut, and Murray is shaken here, and now he does feel the power of Golovkin. Golovkin stepping forward, sensing that weakness.
Precaution up in there. They catch an uppercut.
Very good work. The jab is very important here, okay? Feint and the jab is very important. 2 feints and the jab is very important. Very important with the jab, set things up, okay? A feint downstairs and an uppercut down the middle, okay? He's waiting for the body shot, so hit him up the middle.
So Golovkin with his first big success of the fight there, Al, at the end of that third.
This is where the power came into play. The straight right hand, again, it happened when Murray was on the ropes. And he tries a counter left hook, and that's when Golovkin comes over the top with the right hand. Abel Sanchez told Golovkin in the corner, very important to use your jab to set up those power punches, which he does very well.
And will continue to do. And Murray must have recovered, needs to have recovered from that onslaught at the end of the third. He also needs to try and make an impression here on Golovkin. Golovkin with that right to the body. Murray again backed onto the ropes, and Oliver Harrison shouting encouragement here, sitting right next to us in the corner.
You know, he's counterpunching well off the ropes, Murray, but it's not discouraging Golovkin.
And that's the problem. Left hook, right hook, uppercut from Golovkin. But Murray is so brave and so tough and so honest and so good. Don't expect him just to wilt here. Although Golovkin is trying to make him wilt. Chopping left hook again. Extraordinary power from extraordinary angles, and Murray is feeling it now.
Golovkin is such a technically sound fighter that it's just hard to fight him, in addition to the power.
Yeah, if he was just a banger, you could find a way, but he's not. There's a crunching right to the body. Murray needs to get off those ropes again here. Lunges in with a left to the body, then throws a right. Wants to show Golovkin that he is still around in this fight. Again, Golovkin, you feel, has him where he wants him. That left to the body, and Murray responds with a left to the body.
You know, against some other fighter, the fight that Martin Murray's fighting right now would be superb. It really would.
But Golovkin is a fighter from another planet. And Murray's down! Right to the body. Winces in front of us and gets to his feet.
Are you all right?
50 seconds to go in the round. Does Golovkin feel he can finish it now? Murray is still not recovered. Right hooks and left hooks from Golovkin. Another right to the body, and Murray is down again. Breathes deep. Tries to hang on to his world title dream here. He asks if he's okay, Babon. He says yes, 20 seconds to go, but Martin Murray is grimacing. He is holding on here with everything that he has got. Brave, brave British fighter hanging on in there with 10 seconds to go, but combinations from Golovkin. And Pabon thought he heard something, thought he heard the bell. False end to the round. And that might just have helped Murray as he goes back to his corner, down twice in that dramatic round out, and he's just about in there by a fingernail. Well, here's Oliver Harrison with Murray.
We have seen the body work of Golovkin before make a difference, and that is a beautiful straight right hand, a delayed reaction by Murray. It was a legal punch, and Golovkin goes downstairs so well with both the right hand and the left hook. And here you see him trying to use the uppercut and then rips that right hand downstairs that sends Murray to the canvas again. And Golovkin does everything. You know, when you could throw this kind of body punch and score a knockdown with it, plus all the work he does to the head is very impressive.
The big question is, has Martin Murray recovered here? Because Golovkin has his eyes fixed on Murray now. The man from St. Helens is in his sights. And he's brave just to still be in there. He was right in front of us when he was down on one knee, and he was in agony. Takes some man to get up twice.
And you know, Golovkin will go to the body again, and he just did there.
Just did with the left that time. That was the punch that finished Matthew Macklin. Murray needs some success. Just holding on there to Golovkin and Luis Pabon. Says, come on, Murray, blood to the nose now. Left hand there from Golovkin, then a right that looked a little low, but blood streaming down the face now of Martin Murray. Golovkin knows and feels that he has his man here. Right there from Murray, from Golovkin, combination. Right hook followed by left hook. Murray blocked that one, he did remarkably well too.
Only Kasim Uma has taken Golovkin a long way into the 10th round. Everyone else has succumbed sooner, and Martin Murray is feeling that right now.
He's feeling the force of Triple G, and he doesn't have an answer at the moment. And what many hoped and prayed would be a dream night for British boxing is turning slowly, agonizingly and tortuously into a nightmare here. But Murray responds there with a good combination.
Simply put, Murray needs to hurt Golovkin with something, or at least stun him to keep him off. And there's a nice
right hand there from Murray. That was a good shot, a combination.
Remember those first 2 rounds where Murray landed some really good right hands.
And now that Murray knows how much Golovkin can hurt him, maybe there's an element of caution to the wind about it. Right hand, though, gets through from Golovkin. It's amazing that Murray's still in there.
More than amazing. And the uppercut again from Golovkin, that is such an effective punch for him.
Sweeping left hook there from Golovkin. You feel Murray wincing as the shots land. There's a left to the body. Hasn't thrown that right to the body again. That was a good shot from Murray. And then Golovkin throws the uppercut. Murray responds in kind. But at every point in the fight, you feel Golovkin can hurt you. Lingering threat from this extraordinary fighter from Kazakhstan. But Martin Murray's extraordinary in his own way. Oh, right there from Golovkin. That was a huge shot.
Okay, we're back in the fight. We're back in the fight. You hear me?
Hey there.
You just get your breath back. That's all you got to do. Keep eye on Johnny.
Book it, John. Matt. It's all right, it's not the side of you. Book it.
Eyes on Johnny, not him.
Close your eyes.
Really need to stay focused now, Martin.
Yeah, all right, mate.
We're back in the fight. Right? He's back in the fight now, Rep. He's back in the fight now.
Great moment then in the corner. Oliver Harrison, the trainer, told Martin Murray, you're back in the fight. The referee came over, Luis Pabon, and said, is he okay? And he said, he's back in the fight, come on. And here is what we saw in that round.
Well, Golovkin throwing that uppercut and landing it effectively. Now, Martin Murray fought back in that round better, and that's why Oliver is suggesting he's back in the fight. There was a nice right hand right at the end of the round landed by Murray. Let's see if that has any impact to help him.
But the problem is they both landed at the same time just about. And there's always that feeling that if you land, then Golovkin will land too. That's what Daniel Geale found out. By the way, we've had the scorecards, the open ones here from the WBC. I'm not even going to read them out. You know what they're going to say. Murray's not going to win on points would sum it up. Golovkin with that right to the body again, and this time Murray resists it. But his accuracy, Golovkin's, is just something to behold.
Martin Murray, you'll just see that 3-punch combination he threw. Those are good punches, but the problem is Golovkin has pretty good defense, a very good chin, and a tremendous offense, so those punches don't get the job done.
Looping right hand there from Murray. What would be cruel, punishing shots against anyone else don't seem to dent Golovkin. Better again from Murray, but that dangerous left there from Golovkin, who carries knockout power in both fists from every angle. Looking for a 19th consecutive stoppage, remember, Gennady Golovkin. Left to the body again there.
A moment ago, we saw Murray go downstairs. He's done very good body work in this fight.
Again, the blood streaming from the nose of Martin Murray as Golovkin moves forward with menace once again.
Relentless pressure, and even when Murray lands counterpunches like he just did, it's hard for him to get off the ropes.
There's a left hook in there from Golovkin, then a right hand from Murray. And then Golovkin again looking to the body. And that's good from Murray. Trying to keep Golovkin off with the right hand there. Murray is defending brilliantly, trying to keep this man off him, but for how long can he do it? Golovkin has already got through and hurt him. May not be long before he does so again.
One of the punches that Golovkin has landed is kind of a right, not a straight right, but a right hook that goes around the guard of Murray.
There's 4 left uppercuts in a row there from Golovkin, then Murray caught him with a right. Great recovery this from Martin Murray after that huge crisis 2 rounds ago. Reached the end of the 6th.
Is it a war? Yeah. You know it is. You feeling the pain? I'm okay. Okay. I know you're okay.
All right, don't worry about it.
We can still...
I am.
No, man. Still with the timeout, I know we can.
Single shots, okay? Don't just keep doing it. I want to see a single shot. Either up the middle or right in these areas right here, okay? Good practice, though. That's exactly what we want, okay?
Практика, не заигрывайся,
Very good.
Well, Oliver Harrison's just told Martin Murray that Golovkin's tired and he's tiring and he needs to hang on in there and he might get some success. A way of keeping his man going, maybe, but this was good workout.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was kind of a comeback round for Murray, just to be hanging in there. And even though those uppercuts from Golovkin were very effective, Murray fought well in that round.
Well, Golovkin bounded off his stool there at the start of this 7th. Don't think there's too many problems with his energy levels.
In the center of the ring, Murray can get some things done, and he does it right there.
Well, that's what Murray's trying to do, trying to get on top in this fight if he can. This would be the toughest night of anyone's career against Golovkin. It's certainly of Murray's, but now Murray's starting maybe to find a way.
Well, he pushed Golovkin back there, which most people don't ever do. And if there's any truth that Golovkin is even a little bit fatigued, Murray's trying to take advantage of it.
Well, is Murray starting to believe? Having been down twice and very nearly out, takes a left to the body there. Murray will know whether Golovkin is tiring. Right hand, though, from Gennady Golovkin. Brilliantly encouraging start to the 7th from Murray, although Golovkin seems to have responded. Good work again, though, from Murray as Golovkin came forward, and again.
The Murray jab is setting a lot of this up.
Suddenly a little bit of spite about Martin Murray's punches. But he's going to need more than that to deter Golovkin here. Golovkin looked for that left hand, the one that stopped Rubio.
There is I think, a slight slowing of the pace by Golovkin. He's pushing his punches just a little bit. It's not to suggest he's still not powerful, but you can see a subtle change. We'll see if it continues.
The longer Murray hangs on in there, the more chance he's got, and that's his only chance.
And of course, he's been 12 rounds, and Golovkin never has.
Golovkin has never had to.
Yeah, exactly.
And Golovkin looking for that right from that unusual angle over the top. Murray back on the ropes where he really doesn't want to be. That's where Golovkin wants him. Golovkin trying to tee off against him now.
Golovkin got better leverage on those body punches than he has in the last round or two.
Good response there, though, from Martin Murray. What a brave performance this is from Murray. Well, if they feel they're edging their way back in this fight, Prince Albert's enjoying it. Maybe there's just a glimmer, but Golovkin is still, of course, the prohibitive favorite here. This is Abel Sanchez working with him.
Okay.
Is he
now
tiring?
your front and the arms feel good. Give me a feint to the arms and a hook on top, but back down to the body. Okay, put two together. Okay, very good work.
Giving him some pretty good advice, and here's where Martin Murray had some moments in the last round, working both the body with the double left hook and the head as well. When he languishes on the ropes, he has problems, and there's that big body work by Golovkin. Golovkin has been pushing his punches in that round up to this point. Then he got leverage on those big body punches toward the end of the round.
Well, many said that this should be the toughest fight of Gennady Golovkin's career. Even though he's well ahead in it and still strong favorite, that might just be coming true. They had a plan, they're sticking to it. They're encouraging Golovkin in, they're trying to counterpunch and trying to see if Murray can get on top. There, Oliver Harrison is screaming the instructions out. He's saying, keep waiting, wait for him. Wait for him to come to you.
Well, they want to land a big counterpunch, but on the other hand, he was having much success when he pushed Golovkin back in the center of the ring. So I don't know about the counterpunching strategy at this juncture.
Yeah, the only time Golovkin's looked anywhere near vulnerable was when Murray, with his size, was pushing him back. Good again from Golovkin. One or two of those punches got through, but look, this is what Murray's done well.
Yeah, when he uses the jab and then throws those combinations in the center of the ring.
Suddenly it looks like an even fight when Murray does that.
You can't counterpunch Golovkin off the ropes. You just can't do it. He's too powerful.
Well, you have to take so much as well to get your shot away almost. And there's a right hand from Golovkin. And again, Murray's face is a bloody mess. A minute and a half to go in round 8 here. He's trying to take Golovkin somewhere that he hasn't been before. Golovkin again looking to chop that punch down onto the top of Murray's head. No matter how good the defense, he's determined to find a way through, and is he doing just that here? That was a push to the floor as Murray lost his balance.
But that left hook hurt Murray a moment ago.
Murray starting to gasp for air here. Golovkin, I think, can sense that, and suddenly, having looked a little tired, Golovkin looks stronger again. Murray did well there to land a right hand, but he's got to get away from where he is. Got to be a moving target here, Murray. He's trying desperately to hold. I think he still might just be a little shaken by that left hook. That was a good left jab, though, from Murray. Closing seconds of round 8. There's that right to the body again from Golovkin, but Murray stands tall and fights back. Well, Golovkin trying to unload now, and Murray looks a little unsteady on his feet there. Well, it's a good job there isn't a minute left in the round, but Murray comes back to the corner. I think still a little unsteady on his feet. Golovkin slumped on his stool as well a little bit. This is taking a lot out of both men.
He threw a lot of punches in that last round, Golovkin, but boy, he punished Martin Murray.
Well, we're getting to a point almost where if you're a Martin Murray fan, you hope that the unthinkable has happened and Golovkin's punched himself out. But it's hard to see another way in which he could win the fight.
On the ropes, Martin Murray You see Golovkin trying to find any way to land the punch, throwing that left hook from the top. The body work, the uppercuts. The thing about Golovkin, and you see it there, is there's so many weapons in his arsenal that it's just very difficult. And this is where that left hook had actually hurt Murray, even though he was pushed down.
Yeah, worried faces in the Murray camp everywhere you look. Ooh, Golovkin got his glove caught in the ropes there momentarily. Murray needs to keep moving here. Murray is starting to look tired as Golovkin backs him up against the ropes. It's been a superhuman effort here from Martin Murray, and he is still in with a chance, but it's the slimmest of chances. The combination from Murray, then the left to the body from Murray. Oh, he's done well there, Murray again. Same combination, but Golovkin throws an uppercut, then a right hand.
When he can keep things in the center of the ring and do that, Murray's in good shape, but eventually he retreats to the ropes because he's forced to.
Yeah, it was a great start to the round, though, from Martin Murray. Can he find that chink in Golovkin's armor? Is the one.
You can hit Golovkin, and we've seen Murray do that. The problem is Golovkin, in addition to everything else, has a very good chin.
Never down in sparring as an amateur. As a pro, Murray was down once against Kamitsky in their first meeting briefly before tonight, but down twice already tonight in the same round, in that crisis round, in round 4. Murray again trying to counterpunch off the ropes, but Golovkin, I think, is hurting him more, but that's good from Murray again. Good combination. And again.
Those were excellent shots, and Golovkin didn't blink.
Again, Golovkin just moves forward. Nothing, it would seem, can discourage him, but it's good work again there from Martin Murray. See, ultimate in brinksmanship, this from Murray. Right to the body from Golovkin, but more success there from Murray.
The counter right hand from Murray, and he's got a very good short right hand. He is getting there. Can it hurt Golovkin?
Little slip there from Golovkin, and Murray sensed something. Murray almost went charging after him there, but he's still back on the ropes. If this was the game plan, well, it required Martin Murray to be superhumanly brave, and he has been in here. And he looks heavy-legged, and Golovkin still looks the lighter man on his feet. Approaching the final 15 seconds of round 9 here. Gotta hang on in there, Murray, and then regroup with 3 rounds to go. Golovkin has still not got him out of there. Well, this is an incredible effort from Martin Murray. Al, you're shaking your head in disbelief.
Yeah, by any standard, the fact that Martin Murray is hanging in there, taking his punch, but also fighting back intelligently is really impressive. This man is a great fighter.
Well, those who laughed at Martin Murray's chances, well, he may not end up winning, but he's proved all of those people wrong, I think. But Golovkin is exceptional.
Golovkin, when he gets you on the ropes, again, he's got so many punches to choose from. Throwing uppercuts on the inside, and the way he chooses to put his combinations together when he's got you on the ropes is impressive. Now, this is Murray counterpunching off the ropes, and he did that exceptionally well in that last round. But the problem was you have to take so much punishment to do it.
And that's been the problem the whole fight long. 9 long minutes left now for Martin Murray. Is Golovkin going to have to go 12 rounds for the first time?
Murray understands the ups and downs of life. He was arrested several times as a youth, had a troubled youth, got himself on track, and he's put together a very good professional career. He said, I know I'm gonna have to take pain in this fight, and he has, but he said, I can hang in there and get it done. We'll see.
That's good again from Murray in the center of the ring. Unloading those combinations there on Golovkin.
Exceptional left hook a moment ago by Murray.
But again, Golovkin doesn't seem to be dented by it.
But here's where Murray has to try and back him up.
Yeah, 2 left hooks there from Murray. And then he throws the uppercut and then the right hand.
I think he got Golovkin's attention with those punches, and I think he needs to go forward and let the chips fall where they may right now.
Almost acknowledged that now is the time. It's now or never. Golovkin again, digging that right to the body. Murray with a counter right hand off the ropes, though.
That was almost a Daniel Geale moment. They both landed right hands.
But again, Murray backed up onto those ropes, trying to counter Golovkin. Golovkin still looks unperturbed by it. Still looks like a man who's just out there doing his job, but again, that was good from Murray, and it was Golovkin who shook his head and said, "You didn't hurt me." What do you have to do to ruffle the feathers of this man?
Golovkin's defense is not always stellar, but his chin makes up for the problem.
Oh, Murray again, left hand followed by a right. Left didn't really connect, but the right certainly did.
It's a very good fight.
He started to think, what more do I need to do? Terrific fight, incredible effort here from Martin Murray. 2 rounds to go after this one. Remember, Murray's going to have to stop Golovkin, as ridiculous as that sounds. And then Golovkin with a double, a triple jab there. Switching from right to left, trying to find the angle to get Martin Murray out of there. Through a big left hook there, Golovkin, and Murray still had his wits about him to get out of the way. Golovkin again throwing from all sorts of angles that he's invented, and finally Murray is down. Gets shakily to his feet, right at the end of the round.
Are you all right? Continue?
And he nods and says, "Yep, I'm okay," and there's the belt. But again, he's got a minute to recover, and he's hanging on, just hanging on in one of the great efforts this out. It may not be a great night for British boxing in the sense that he wins, but it's a great night of British qualities and characteristics, and all that's good about boxing from Martin Murray.
Superb effort by Murray. And you know, this was a round, and before this happened, Martin Murray was having a pretty good round, and he had landed a fair number of punches against Golovkin, but Golovkin is relentless in his pursuit, and that right hand, powerful punch. And we've had 2 knockdowns to the body, and now 1 with a shot to the head against Martin Murray. And Murray was just worn down in that round. He had started out well, but the pressure of Golovkin ultimately got to him. And you want to say the right hand's really his best weapon, but not really. The uppercut and left hook are pretty good too.
11th round. The man from St. Helens looks almost out on his feet here. Has he recovered? Can he find something from somewhere to knock Gennady Golovkin off his stride?
And
we've seen a couple there by Golovkin.
We've seen a couple of points in this fight where we thought Murray was ready to go, and then he lands something back. Let's see if that can happen here. Oh,
huge punch there from Golovkin. Luis Pavon is having a look at Martin Murray as well. The referee has his eye on him, certainly. Those punches are starting to find a way through, and he's called it off. The referee calls a halt in the 11th. Gennady Golovkin will remain world champion. But hats off to Martin Murray. That is one of the great efforts, and it deserves to be recognized as such. He may not have come close to winning, but was he brave, and was he skillful, and did he test Golovkin The answer to all three of those is yes, Al.
We said at the beginning that Murray would be the toughest opponent for Golovkin. He was just that. But this just shows you the toughest opponent still can't get Golovkin out of there and still can't win a fight against him. But a tremendous effort by Murray. And for Gennady Golovkin, Triple G shows us again what a special fighter he is. His offense is impeccable. And even though occasionally there's a few defensive liabilities, he takes a punch so well that those liabilities don't really hurt him.
Yeah, if you're wondering how good he was, if it's the first time you'd seen him or you'd seen highlights, well, here on Channel 5, you've discovered just how good Gennady Golovkin is tonight, because Martin Murray has thrown down a great challenge. Any problems with the stoppage, Al?
No, none at all. I think Pavone was very careful to give Martin Murray every chance in the world, and then when he sensed that Murray might be in a position to be vulnerable, he stepped in, and nobody in Murray's camp is complaining, and I don't think that they would. It was a perfect stoppage, I think, by the referee, and appropriate at that moment.
Yeah, but and just to emphasize again, nothing to be ashamed of. He has lost to a man who might just turn into one of the very best ever here, and he has given him a great fight.
He fought as well against Gennady Golovkin, actually better than anybody else has, because he landed a fair amount of punches throughout most of this fight. As we see Murray at the end getting nailed with those right hands, through most of the fight, he was able to keep his wits about him, fight intelligently, counterpunch off the ropes, occasionally push Golovkin back, but ultimately the power just too much for him. And Golovkin is so relentless, it's really amazing. And Oliver Harrison, his trainer, they tried to devise a game plan that would take advantage of his strengths and get to Golovkin. They couldn't do it.
Be interesting to hear what Golovkin's got to say afterwards, though. I wouldn't be at all surprised to hear him describe it as his toughest fight to this point. He was still a couple of streets ahead of Murray, but just think there's so much to be proud of if you're a British fight fan tonight from that performance from Martin Murray.
You know, it probably helped Gennady Golovkin's stature in boxing that a really good fighter gave him a good fight, and he was forced to show a variety of skills to win it, and that's exactly what happened here tonight.
Well, I think we can get to the announcement now from Michael Buffer.
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, here at the world-famous Salle des Etoiles, the official time, the end of the fight. 50 seconds of round number 11. The winner by TKO victory, and still the undefeated middleweight champion of the world, the fighting pride of Kazakhstan, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
So there you have it. The three letters to remember in Monaco, Triple G. But Martin Murray walks away with a whole heap of credit.